Hi, I'm Jim from Atlanta, and here's my story about diving. I trained in diving about 15 years ago, and I trained with my best friend and my boss at the time, John. Now, the first year or so, we did a lot of diving because John decided he wanted to do a lot of diving. Remember, I said he was my boss. So when your boss tells you to do something, you do it, right? So when my boss told me to go diving with him, I went diving with him. Well, after a while, we got kind of tired of the big resorts that we were finding here, there, and everywhere. We wanted something small and personal, a little bit intimate. So John called a travel agent that deals in dive travel one time, said, hey, we want something kind of small and out of the way and rustic. And the travel agent suggested Small Hope Bay Lodge, Andros Island, Bahamas. We'd never heard of Andros Island. We'd certainly never heard of Small Hope Bay Lodge, but she gave us a phone number, so we called them. And we came down here. Well, we instantly fell in love with the place. And I've been coming back ever since. Now, John came a few more times, but he dropped out of diving. But I've continued to come because I just enjoy it so much here. This is absolutely my favorite vacation place in the whole world. Why do I like it? It's informal. It's rustic. I tell people a lot of times there's nothing to do here but eat, sleep, and dive. Now, of course, when you say that to a dyed-in-the-wool scuba diver, he looks at you with a puzzled look and says, so, what's missing? Well, the truth is there's more to that than just eat, sleeping, and diving at Small Hope Bay, but those are the things I like to do when I'm here. You can do other things, but that's what I like. Diving is great, the sleep is good, and the food is excellent. So that's what keeps me coming back. And Small Hope Bay has become my favorite vacation place in the whole world. When I think of going on vacation, first thing I think is, how soon can I get back to Small Hope Bay? Now, even my wife, who isn't a diver, likes it here. She likes just to lie back in the hammock and read her book. And she's a musician, so she gets out her flute and she likes to play that while she's here. So she does that while we're out on the dive boat, and then she lies in the hammock. And one other favorite activity we have at night is lying out in the hammock at the end of the dock late at night, watching the stars. We sometimes see shooting stars out there. It's very dark out there if there's no moon out, and the greatest place for stargazing. So, what do I like about Small Hope Bay? What keeps me coming back? It's the diving, the eating, and the sleeping. But there are other things you can do if you really want to. But my friend, if you can't relax at Small Hope Bay, I'm sorry, there's no hope for you. You just can't relax.